they're not, look around you. Well, you might as well say fuck Memphis, and you might as well say fuck Chattanooga, and you might as well say fuck every big city in every red state in America. Because I think at this point we're all fully aware of the fact that the Democrats are responsible for all the fucking shit that is wrong with this country. And I mean, the history books, if you can still find one, are full of very important information that we can't forget as the citizens of this country. We can't forget who's responsible. Because then we're not learning from our mistakes.
Exactly.
And it seems like every time we vote a Democrat into office, we have not learned from our mistakes.
No Democrat in Tennessee.
I mean, listen, they have successfully divided us in about every way possible.
Yes, sir.
And that's not how this country survives.
Nope. Preach it, brother.
And there's a few things that this country can't survive without. And you know, listen, I am no churchgoer. I don't go to church on every Sunday. I will have my conversation with God when I get there. But the fact of the matter is that we are one nation under God. And what's great about this country is it doesn't matter what God. You can be whatever religion you want to be in this country. You can have all of the freedoms that very few countries allow you in this world.
Yes, sir.
Right. We've been the example of greatness since we created this country. Woo! Our problem as American citizens is that we've allowed ourselves to forget the words of the Constitution. We've allowed ourselves to forget the words of the Bill of Rights. And the Constitution is a contract. It's a contract. When our politicians swear to uphold the Constitution, and then they try to go around it, they've broken their oath. And we, the people, it says clearly in that same document that we, the people, have the right to remove them immediately. Immediately upon breaking the fucking oath that they took in order for us to trust them with the responsibility of running our country. We don't have to wait for a fucking election. If you do one thing, if I can ask one thing of you,
yes, sir, when
you leave this concert tonight, go home and familiarize yourself with the Constitution. Familiarize yourself with the documents that bind our government to doing things that are good for we the people, not for them.
And never vote Democrat again.
Anytime the government does anything, passes any bill, changes how they operate in any way, it's just a way to get around the Constitution.
Yes, sir.
It's a way to cheat us, the people. And you know, I will say this, and you're going to react negatively at first.
No, we're not.
But these last 2 years have been a blessing. They've been a godsend. Do you know why? Because the Democratic Party has never ever in the history of the Democratic Party shown their ass in such a way, without apology, without any remorse whatsoever, showed their ass in such a way that we can't be asleep to it anymore. We have all woken up. And I truly hope that you all stay awake with me.
Yes, sir.
Because we are in the fight of our lives. This is the fight right here. This is what's going to decide whether our children, whether our grandchildren, whether our genes that we pass on are going to have the same amazing country as we have.
Yes, sir.
That we were lucky enough to live in. That we were lucky enough to be born in. And we are now the stewards of. This is our country. If we don't start paying attention to what our politicians are doing, to what the people that are put in power that have no business being put there,
Hell no.
it doesn't say so in the Constitution. The federal government is supposed to do 18 things.
Stop fucking preaching!
Fuck you!
Shut the fuck up!
Hey, it looks like I offended somebody. Tell you what, you can go home and climb back under your rock and not give a fuck what's going on in the world, but I can't do that. I love this country too much. I love my children too much. I love the future of our generations too fucking much to stop preaching, you fucking piece of shit douchebag. And fuck you, I was done anyways, motherfucker.
Throw that piece of shit up the balcony!
The walk back out to your car might suck, bro.
Red, white, and blue.
Am I the only one here now? Shaking my head and thinking something ain't. Is it just me? Am I losing my mind? Am I standing on the edge of the end of time? Am I the only one? Well, tell me I'm not. Who thinks of taking all the good we got and turning it back? Hell, I'll be damned. I think I'm turning into my old man. Am I the only one willing to bleed or take a bullet for being free? Screaming what the fuck in my TV? Telling me, yeah, you're telling me that I'm the only one willing to fight for my love of the red and white and the blue. Burning on the ground, another statue coming down in a town near. Watching the threads of old glory come undone. Am I the only one not brainwashed? Making my way through the land of the lost, but still gives a shit and worries about his kids as they try to undo all the things Trump did. Can't take no more screaming. Save the freedom we've been fighting for. It was something more. It was something more. Am I the only one willing to fight for my the only one. Can't be the only one. I'm the only one who quit singing along every time they play a Springsteen song.
Fuck Springsteen.
He's a communist just like you, motherfucker. Holding on, holding back my tears for the ones who paid with the lives they gave. God bless the USA. 'Cause I'm not the only one willing to fight for my love, red and white and blue. Burning on the ground, another statue coming down anytime we watching the threads of old glory come undone. I'm not